Welcome to Gainesville, Florida. It's hot, it's humid, just like the Gators like it, and the reason they call this place the Swamp is we are ready for the Florida home opener. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. Split backs here. They'll try the run.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Trying to get to him. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking the play. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And the Gators get enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay an opportunity, but it's incomplete. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the rope.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Scrambling away. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stark. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Got enough space. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds. But the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those...
Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He now has 62 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Gators! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll toss it. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He'll do it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field. Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going to the run to start this second half.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Gators send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Running it back, it's Hobbs. Everybody stays in their lane. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the gun, the running back has it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Gators have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to him on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He now has 84 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
And how about the offense believing in the true freshman? Down here in the red zone, giving him the football, man, I bet his heart is pounding. He's wanting to get in the end zone to get that first touchdown.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the defense gets him out of bounds at the 3, and they're set up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one splits the upright. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On the option. Now the pitch. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one. A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45, on its way. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued.
Game 1, you want to come out and put drives like that together.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.